Hi, this is Thomas from the Hamden Public Library. Welcome to our video tutorial on signing up and joining library Zoom programs. This tutorial will focus on registering for library programs using our online website, as well as how to join Zoom meetings using your computer. If you would like to join a Zoom meeting using your phone, or by going through the Zoom mobile app, please check out the description for more videos on how to do that. So what exactly is Zoom? Zoom is a video software conferencing platform. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of library programs will be done over Zoom for the foreseeable future. A nice thing with Zoom is that there's a lot of different ways to gain access to it. You can connect to Zoom meetings using a desktop or laptop computer, either by downloading the Zoom client or using a web browser. You can also use it through tablets and smartphones by downloading the Zoom mobile app. You can even call in using a landline phone and communicate that way, either directly just using the phone, or you can use a computer and a phone if you don't have a microphone on your computer. In order to join these meetings, you will need either an invitation URL link or a meeting ID number. For library programs, you'll also need a password in order to join in. The invites and passwords are sent in an email when you sign up for library programs. To register for a library Zoom program, first go to www.hamdenlibrary.org. Once you're on the home page, click the Online Events button, which is on the red menu bar at the top of the screen. This will take you to a list of programs we are currently offering. When you see a program you'd like to attend, click on the title to go to the description page. Look for the registration link on the description page. It will either usually say something like please register, or it will say register here and then have a hyperlink that you can click on. On the registration page, you will be asked to provide your first name, your last name, as well as your email address. You also have to confirm your email address, and then you have to click on the I am not a robot button. After that, you hit the register button. When you're registered, you will see a confirmation page. This page will contain some information, including the time that the meeting is going to take place, the meeting ID, the link to join the meeting, and any passwords that you need to join. In addition to this confirmation page, you will also receive an email that will contain all of this information as well. If you change your mind and decide you don't want to attend the meeting anymore, both the confirmation page as well as the email that will be sent to you will contain a cancel registration link. To cancel, just click on the cancel registration link. It will ask you to confirm, and once you confirm, your registration will be canceled. And here's a list of all those steps if you wanted to pause the video and review. Once you register for the program, you'll get a confirmation email that looks something like this. This email will contain all the information you need to join up with the Zoom meeting. Now, there's quite a lot of information packed into that email, so let's break it down and take a look at what's in there. The first part of the email is the introduction. This is just a brief message from our director describing the program and telling you where you can submit any more questions you might have. After that, the next section is the time and date of the program. This particular example is a recurring program, so it has a lot of different times and dates. It also contains a link where you can add the program to whatever digital calendar you use. The next section, marked in green here, is the most important one. It is the part of the email that contains the link to join the Zoom meeting, as well as the password to get into that meeting. Each link is unique, so it's only for you. You can't really share it with other people. And this section also contains more buttons to add the event to whatever digital calendars you have. Below that is some information on joining the Zoom meeting using a phone. I'll break this section down in more detail in a minute. Just below that, we have the meeting ID number. This number is important if you are joining Zoom using an app or dialing in from a phone. And at the very bottom of the email, we have the cancellation link. If you decide you don't want to go to the program anymore, you just click on the link and that'll take you to a page where you can cancel your registration. Now, it's important when you get this confirmation email to make sure you save it somewhere you'll remember it. Put the email in somewhere like an inbox folder, or copy the link into a Word document so you can copy and paste that link into your web browser later. Once the time for the program comes, though, you can use that link in the email to join. All you do is you put the mouse over it and you click, and it should take you to a page on the Zoom website where you can either download the Zoom client or you can access the meeting in the browser. If clicking the link doesn't work, another thing you can do is you can copy and paste the link, starting with the HTTPS. Copy and paste that into the browser's web address bar, and then hit enter, and that should take you to the page as well. Once the page loads, it should automatically try to download the Zoom client. You should see a pop-up that says something like save file or do you want to open Zoom. If you do see that, give it permission. That'll allow Zoom to run. If one of these pop-ups doesn't appear, however, you can follow the on-screen instructions from Zoom in order to get rolling. Your main choice will be between downloading and running the Zoom client, which will download the Zoom as a program onto your computer, and then you'll run it from there. Or you can choose to, quote, join from your browser, which means you don't have to download anything and it'll just run in the browser. Either Google Chrome, Edge, or Firefox, whatever browser you use. If you're going the route of the Zoom client, clicking the link will download a version of Zoom onto your computer. Activate that file by either on Google Chrome, it'll appear in the bottom left of the screen, or if you're on another browser, you can go to your Downloads folder and double-click on the file that was downloaded from Zoom, which will probably be the most recent file. Zoom will then install itself and open up to the meeting you're supposed to be in. It will ask you for an email address and your name. Once you've entered those pieces of information, hit the Join Meeting button. And that's it. You should be in. If the meeting hasn't started yet, you'll see a screen that says waiting for the meeting to start. Or if the meeting has already started, you'll either go directly into the meeting or into a waiting room if the host has enabled that feature. Now, if you don't want to bother downloading anything, you can join from the web browser as well. The option to do this usually doesn't appear on the page at first. It'll usually pop up after about 30 seconds or if the download has failed for whatever reason. In any case, joining from your browser is very much similar to downloading the client. It'll ask you for just your name, and then it will also make you do one of those I am not a robot tests. After you do both of those things, you hit the join button. And like I mentioned previously, you'll either end up with a message saying the meeting hasn't started yet and you're waiting for the host to start, or you'll end up in a waiting room where you'll wait until the host lets you in. Now, in both cases, it's very important once you get into the meeting to find the Join Audio button. You won't be able to talk or communicate with people until you hit that little button. It's usually located in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Once you click that, you can either join by computer audio, which is the default one. That's for if your computer has a mic attached to it. You'll just hit the button that says Join by computer audio. You can also join using a phone. Just select the phone tab and then it will give you instructions on how to sign up by phone. If you need more help with connecting phone audio, there will be another video specifically on joining Zoom using a phone. If you have any more questions, please email us at info@hamdenlibrary.org or chat with us on Facebook. Chat hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and have a nice day.